Morning class. So today we'll start a new chapter. Up to 40 we have already done. Clear? So chapter 41 is about the musical instruments. Some musical instruments. Okay, chapter 41 we are discussing today, and that is musical instruments. Musical instruments. Okay. This musical instruments, some types are given already. General information about the instruments. You see that hornbostel sac. What is that? It's a such system divides instrument into 4 groups. What are the groups? These groups are known as ediphones, membraphones, then mardophones, then aerophones. These are the 4 groups. About them it is written. You see, ediphones are the instrument that make sound by vibrating themselves. Clear? Then second, you see that is membranophones. These instruments which provide or which produce sound by vibration induced by external agent. We are making sounds. Then you see mardophones, this instrument in which you can produce sound by vibrating the strings. String instruments in short. And the aerophones, you see these instruments in which sound is produced by vibrating columns of air. By using the air from outside we are making the music or sound, that is known as aerophones. So these 4 types at a broad question you will prepare, that write down the 4 groups of that hornbostel system. Clear? Now related with that, so 4 you will learn the 4 groups. Clear? After that, the following instruments name. You see that wind instruments, string instruments and percussion instruments. These are the 3 types of instruments here given. 3 types of instruments are given and the examples are given. You see, by the picture we will write. So first one, in the wind instrument you can see wind instrument 2 are there, 1 and 4. First one will be saxophone, that is saxophone. Clear? Number 4 will be flute. These 2 are known as wind instrument. These are known as wind instrument. Clear? Wind instrument. Secondly, you see number 2 and 5. 2 and 5. Number 2 is known as sitar. Number 2 is known as sitar. Sitar and guitar. You see, sitar and guitar. These 2 are known as the string instruments. These known as string instrument. These 2 are known as string instruments. See, as short questions can come, that write down 2 musical instrument, wind instrument or string instrument. Clear? So these are the examples. Number 3, you see 3 and 6 known as percussion instruments. What are those? Number 3 is known as tabla and number 6 is known as drums. These 2 are under the percussion instruments. Okay. Percussion instruments. You see, these are the examples. So you have to prepare yourself like that, as the name under wind instruments, string instruments and percussion instruments. There will be no image there from where you have to find out the name of the instruments. Okay. So how you have to learn this one? As the examples of wind instrument, examples of string instrument and example of percussion instruments. Including that, what you will learn here about the 4 groups of the musical instruments. Clear? About the 4 groups divided into 4 groups, that is ediphones, membraphones, after that mardophones and aerophones. These are the 4 groups you have to learn as a broad question. Clear? Related with that, exercise 2, let us come. Here you have to write only the true false. First one, you see sound is produced in wind instruments when air is blown into them. It is definitely right. So the first one will be true. Then the trumpet is a string instrument. That is false. It cannot be string. It is wind instrument. Then you see percussion instruments produce sound when they are banged or hit by something. Yes, it is true. Like tabla and drums, we are banging with something or hitting with something. Then the sounds are producing. So these are true. Percussion instruments make sound when their strings are set into motion. That is very false. Why? Because strings are not there. Strings instrument, examples we know, that sitar, guitar. Okay. The guitar is a popular string instrument. That is true. So these are only the exercises, very easy to learn. The way to learn, I said already, as a broad questions, these 4 groups you will learn. Included with that, exercise 1, as a wind instrument, string instrument and percussion instrument, like that you examples you will learn, and true false definitely with this you will learn. Clear? So your part is that to write in the copy the true false and name the wind instrument, give 2 examples of string instruments, like the question you will frame and write, and the broad question you will prepare, that 4 groups. Clear? So like that you learn, write in the copy. Till then, thank you class.